2022, we really have no shortage in terms of racing sim or even racing games. I sat down and have a look at my Steam library, and across all my gaming devices, I realized I do have quite a lot of them. I've got the AC, ACC, AMS2, I've got Dirt Rally 2.0, I've got Forza Motorsport 7, Forza Horizon 5, I have got R-Factor 2, Race Room, I even got iRacing for a little bit, Project Cars 2, Project Cars 3, yeah, we love the controversy there. I've even got the Need for Speed games, and I've got the F1 games as well. On the PlayStation, I've got the GT Sports and the GT7. So really there's a lot of racing games going on there. And when it comes to each of these racing games, I think it's pretty safe to assume that we, as part of the sim racing community, kind of have a general idea in terms of what is best for what we want to do. So cruising, drifting, AC, GT3s, ACC, iRacing, actually quite a few of them does pretty well in GT3s. VR experience, iRacing, AMS2, Race Room, Project Cars 2, those ones of odd racing type, like racing truck and stuff, you can do that in AMS2. I think you can do it in quite a few of them actually. DTMs, Race Room, touring car, Race Room, AMS2, oval races, iRacing, multiplayer experience, iRacing again, that's the king. Physics and time model, R-Factor 2, easy to pick up and just play with friends, create lobbies and stuff. Project Cars 2, Gran Turismo, Forza Horizon 5, and obviously all of these are just my opinion. You may have different opinion on what game is best suited for what type of cars and racing and driving and drifting, whatever it is. But that's not the main point of this video. I sat down and started to think through, and of course, not to mention, Rally is of course from the Dirt Rally or WRC or even the Dakar and Desert Rally game. But I'm thinking about what's the closest thing I can do in real life in terms of racing. So obviously I don't race my road car in the tracks simply because I don't have time to go to track day. The closest thing I can do to a track racing is go-karting. And I'm thinking, which game is the best for karting? I mean, there is kart in Assetto Corsa and there's karting in Project Cars 2. There are karting somewhere around these massive list of sim. Does it seem that there is one that's standing out for karting? Maybe, or maybe just we have got one now. Let's find out today's video about this karting simulator. KARTKRAFT. It's not the cheese, it's the game. Hi there, Uncle David here, you're watching NPH TV, Nothingprohere, and today we're going to take a look at this karting simulator game, SimK. Whatever it is, I've absolutely no idea. I picked up this game from Steam sale recently. I think it was around the Black Friday or the week before. I can't really remember, getting old. So here we are, just firing up the game for the first time. Absolutely no idea what I'm expecting. This is the genuine first time I'm firing this game up, and immediately it says it can set up the control for us right now. Did we want to do it? I said yes, and here we are in the input bindings. So I'm just gonna go through this very quickly. So driving, steering is, I'm just gonna rotate my wheel. Rotate wheel to 90 degrees to the right, then press any key. Rotate to the left, then press any key. Alright, so I think that's pretty good. Oh, okay, so it's only like 90 degrees, which is obviously for karting. You don't really go more than 90 degrees. Throttle, that's my throttle. Hold throttle all the way in and then press any key. So hold all the way and I press any key. Release and press any key. And brake, same thing, brake detected. Hold brake all the way and press enter. That's my any key. Release and press enter. Clutch. Clutch detected. So basically you press the pedal once to get the game to detect which pedals or which device it is. And then it will ask you how to oh actually I missed the time. Apparently there's a timeout, so let's do that again. Clutch detected. Hold clutch all the way and press any key. Release and press any key. And alright, so gear up is that one. Gear down is that one. Respawn to track. Let's just do, I don't know, let's just do X on my McLaren wheel. Pulse would be the Xbox button, I would say. Look left, let's use the LSB and RSB. Look back, yeah, doesn't matter. Reset HMD, we're not using HMD, but that means we can test it out in the next video. Cycle camera, I always do B, and cycle camera group, no idea what that is, so just leave it there for now. Navigation, I'm assuming that's the D-pad thing, so will be the up, down, left, right. Next page. Now what is next page? I will just use the flicking red switch. Continue will be say continue is A, back is B, I presume. Okay, so force feedback, gain 150%. I have no idea what the settings should be, so let's just say can I where do I save then? Just go back. Stand out from the other drivers out there. Let's choose a suit that match your style. Okay, so we're gonna choose a style. We've got $2,750 to start with. All right, so that's not a lot. That's not a lot really. Okay, so we can do blue, black, or red. Since I'm wearing black today, so let's go for black. Just a bit low key, you know, as a start. We don't want to catch too much of the attention. I should have wanted to select this avatar. Let's go yes. Okay, it's purchasing. We're now going to choose a car to start your racing career. It may not be the shiniest thing out there, but it will get you around the track. Sounds pretty good to me. Okay, so all right. I mean, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. Doesn't look too bad at all, to be honest. You know, the color theme here, white, blue, and red, pretty classic, really. Reminds me of Cyber Formula. If any one of you guys have watched that anime from the 90s. Now all of these are basically the same price. It's just a different livery. So as we are low key, we just go for a low key one. I'm assuming we can customize it later on, but none of these are really low key. Oh, there are more. The more. How can I view X? Oh, okay, so we can rotate and like we can change the camera. Yep, sure. Like, is there another one there? I can't go to the next page. Yeah, I can't go to that one. Okay, so let's pick. So black goes well with. I know I did say low key. Hey, come on, that looks really sick. That looks really sick. God. All right. Yep. I'm just gonna contradict myself. Black suit, but a bright red card on the track. You will need a place to stay out of the weather when you're not on the track. Let's choose a marquee we can deck out later, so like a garage thing. Green or blue? Let's go with blue marquee. Yes, I'm sure. Okay, complete your kit with a drone. you will be able to fly around the track and capture some slick aerial footage. Okay, so drone 100%. Sorry, not 100%, $100. Yep. Sure. I've noticed that our bank account hasn't actually changed. So don't know what this is going on. Okay, now it's time to test out your new vehicle and configure your settings by taking a drive. Alright, so we're at Atlanta Motorsports Park, and oh, here we go. We're jumping straight into the game. And how does it feel like a kart? Alright, it's very tight. Can I upshift? I don't. I don't think this thing can up. Oh, okay. Wow, this feeling is amazing. Did you hear the tire sound? Let's do it again. You know, the sound that it makes when it almost about to start drifting. That's exactly what you hear on a karting track. Maybe the pros doesn't. Oh wow, so I slam on the brake too much and then the kart start twitching and starting to lock up, and it does really came all the way through the force feedback to my hand. I have to say, I'm genuinely surprised by how good the force feedback is. Now, of course, I have no idea about the track layout, so I'm just doing my best to keep the car under control. Oh, it's so bad. But the force feedback is really amazing. It's really amazing. It does genuinely feel like you are driving one of these cars on a track. Whoa! This is exactly what I would have done if I go for a social go-kart session. When I was about to lose control, push too hard, and you try to save the car, and oh my god, this is... If you're a karting fan, and if you're looking for some realism, woo, 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 this is fun. This is so much fun. I can't believe this is so much fun. Whoa. And I haven't actually set up anything in terms of the force feedback in my FanaLab. Absolutely nothing. Because there isn't a recommended setup for this game in FanaLab, even though it detected the game. Okay, that's finished. I thought all of a sudden why I lost control. Right. So that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Well done, you are now ready to head into the game and continue your progression. Good luck! That was amazing. KARTKRAFT. Press any key to continue. That was the introduction or the tutorial of the game. Let's now jump in for some real action. Alright, so now we're in the main menu here, and let's go to take a look at these options. We've got drive, pits, shops, notification, profile settings, etc, etc. Let's go into for drive, and we can do practice, race, time trial, and online. Apparently you can do online racing as well. Awesome. Now, I'm not sure why racing time trial is grayed out, not available. So maybe we have to do something else to unlock it, or I'm not sure. This is literally my first time firing up this game, so if anyone of you know why they're grayed out, please let us know in the comments down below. So let's go into practice, and let's take a look at what tracks we've got there. Atlanta Motorsport Park, Atlanta Motorsport Park Track C, Brentamonte Circuit, the Geelong. Okay, so the Geelong obviously is in here, Australia. We got Karting Gank, Go-Kart Club of Victoria. Okay, so another track from Melbourne. Nice. Victoria Reverse, and I'm not sure why I can't go there. Why can I not go to the end? Can I? Okay, so I have to use the D-pad that we've set up, so I can't use the mouse. It's weird because there's an arrow on the screen, which means I should be able to click on it, right? Anyway, so we got North Texas Carters, PFI, okay, it's in UK, it's indoor and outdoor, and okay, so quite a lot of track actually. So I've got no idea about any of this track, but let's go with Geelong. So alright, so Geelong Kart Club, let's do this. Kart KA100, Overcast, Unlimited, and start events. And now money is not going down. No idea why. So, but let's go for a drive, I guess. So practice. So we can do vehicle setup. We can tune the vehicle, which obviously Nothingprohere here. I've got no idea how to tune a car. So let's just leave it as default and let's go for a drive. But before we go for a drive, that ambulance, that doesn't look like anything from Australia. Not really. Okay, so here we are. We're going through the... Are we going... Which way are we going? We're going this way, I'm assuming. Alright, let's do a drive here. Whoa! This is a lot of fun. Woo! Alright, let's do it again. It seems like it's a pretty short track. Whoa! And we still managed to spin out. I just have to mention again, this force feedback does really feel like the real thing. Now, I've got no high-end gear here. It's only a 8Nm CSL DD, so nothing like, you know, the DD1, DD2, or anything like the VRS, anything like that. But yes, for sure, this is not a low-end gear either. Force feedback! The force feedback is just amazing. The sound is amazing. The tire sound, the squeaking sound is amazing. Very close to real life. And how the car handle, how you try to wrestling with the car is amazing. It's really great. I never expect such a little game dedicated to karting. It's giving me so much joy. As you can see my face, I'm just smiling the whole way through. This is fun. Now I still have to figure out why we couldn't race with the AIs, and of course we have to try with the VR, but we'll do another video about that. But look at this thing. Look at this thing. I don't even know how to describe or how I can show you guys, but the driving is amazing. Honestly, I haven't played too much of karting in racing sims, simply because there weren't too many that offers that. The ones in Assetto Corsa feels a bit, you know, it doesn't really feel like the real thing. I mean, yes, they have the faster karts, but people like me, the closest thing I can get is the rental kart, which is exactly what this thing is. And that's why I'm enjoying so much, because there's a connection between this game and my real life experience. And I know exactly what I'm doing. You know, as realistic as, you know, ACC for GT3 and such like that, I've never driven a GT3, so I have no idea how a real GT3 feels like. But this thing, I know exactly how it feels like on the track, in the rental kart place, and oh my god, this is so much fun. This is so much fun. The other one I've played with karting is Project Castle, and it's nothing like this. Nothing at all. Nothing like this at all. Oh, look at that. A little bit of a slip angle there. Alright, let's do one more. Let's do one more. This is just so much fun. Oh, I think we clipped the apex too hard, but it's okay. How hard can we push this kart? Let's induce some drifting there to help us turn. Whoa, too much drifting there. We lost quite a bit of time there, but it's okay. We just bring the car around the final few corners. As you can see the delta there, we are down 0.062 seconds and cross the line, and we are slower in the last lap compared to our fastest lap. But that, I haven't been this happy for a long time playing a sim. This race sim is, I don't know what to say. For those of you who have a lot more experience than me when it comes to IRL karting, maybe you can share your opinion. I would love to hear what you say about this game. But to me, just the tiny bit real life experience in terms of rental kart and how I love these things, coming onto a computer that I can just play it at home when I can't go out, if I'm sick, or if I just can't get enough friends to go out together, and I can just have fun at home. And it's amazing. The sound is amazing. The graphics looks pretty good. Force feedback is great. The game feels a little bit dull as a game goes. You know, the options, the menus and everything, but it's good. It's clear enough for me to navigate through different sections. Just one thing that I still need to work out why I couldn't do a race and a time trial, but we'll come back to this game in the next video, trying some of the VR and see how it feels. But I can already see how amazing this is going to be, because just on my 34-inch ultrawide, it already looks amazing. I can only imagine how much better would be running in VR, our trusty old friend MetaQuest 2. Well, saying that, that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.